The public library is a fundamental tool for improving society, in that it pulls together resources to provide everyone with greater access than they could afford individually. In this age of information abundance that we can access directly on the internet, however, there's a growing perception of the library as a separate institute of formal knowledge, where we passively consume information products and services on educational or boring topics. The Commons is a platform that brings the library and community back together, where anyone can create the content, because lifelong learning comes in many forms. For example, this is John, who loves music, particularly these 5 artists, who coincidentally all died at 27. John reads about the 27 Club and wants to learn more about this theory, but he also wants to share his love of these artists and their music. That's where the Commons comes in. The Commons is a curated modifiable space inside each library branch, comprised of floor space, to portion or single wall, to corner or open room, curated by library personnel, community groups, and members of the public, such as John, for 1 to 4 weeks on topics or issues that interest them. So John can ask the question, is the 27 Club a myth or a curse? How has this changed the way we see these musicians? Because learning, in its most enjoyable form, is pursuing the things we are passionate about, and the library is there to facilitate those interests. The Commons allows people to showcase or discover those passions by interacting with library resources related to the topic, exploring new or tangential avenues of information, offering their opinion, participating in a debate, or using the space for public workshops and other activities. Individuals can also interact with the Commons via social media, which will be featured on the library website and placed in a database for research and archival purposes. The Commons can take the shape of anything the curator wants it to be, from a fully stocked room to a simple post-it forum. The reason is so the Commons can be brought into any neighborhood branch, not just the city center. The Commons is about sharing ideas and information that is as varied as the public itself. It can be anything from a simple workshop on how to make things out of duct tape, to magnetic poetry wall, to a fan group exhibit on films and shows shot in and around Vancouver, because this in itself is learning. The goal of the Commons is knowledge creation. It's about taking one person or group's idea and seeing how we can collectively expand upon it in order to enable the people to contribute back to the narrative of the library.